Hi, everyone. Well, I gotta tell you something interesting that happened to me the other day. I was driving down the road just minding my own business, but then suddenly the car behind me started flashing his lights and honking his horn. I'm thinking, okay, what's this freaking idiot want? Well, he pulled up alongside me and he was going like this. What? So I pulled over, he pulled up behind me, and I'm thinking, alright, I hope this isn't anything like road rage or something, because I know I didn't cut him off. Turns out, he came up to me and says, "Excuse me, miss, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you have your key, your spare key, in the trunk of your car." Whoops. My bad. I shudder to think what would have happened if I wouldn't have noticed that, and he just would have minded his own business and just drove off. Easily someone could have stolen my car because the key was right there. Not one of my best moments, but I think it was one of his kindest. I didn't get his name, I have no idea who he is, but to me, it just goes to show that there are still good people out in the world. When it's a world like it is right now, when so much is depending on material things, how you look, what friends you have, what car you drive, all that type of thing, for someone to show just a random act of kindness like that, it really means a lot. So I don't know who you are, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. And also, I got my first tag from Homer. So thank you, Homer. Yes, you are awesome. Let's see, what else? Aside from that, it's been really different going to school, and I'm going to be having a sore mouth in just a few days. Let me explain. For part of my schooling for the dental assisting, you have to learn to do x-rays, right? So the doctor, the dentist, he asked me to be his guinea pig. I said, sure, no problem. He's a friend of mine, so it was okay. He took an x-ray of the whole set of my mouth, everything that they can get, and turns out that I have an abscess on one of these front teeth here. I think it's this one here, right next to the canine one. But I didn't even know it because it doesn't hurt. It's not sensitive to cold or hot or anything like that. But because he found that, he's going to have a root canal. Well, I'm going to have the root canal done on me on Friday. And today's Wednesday. Not looking forward to it, but I know it has to happen. And also, on my first day of school to the dental assisting, we're doing impressions, where you do impressions to get a crown and stuff like that for your teeth. And you have an upper tray or a lower tray. I did my lower tray first. Well, the stuff hardens up, and that's when you know it's ready to come off. He says you'll have to break the seal. It works kind of like a suction cup on your teeth and stuff. It doesn't hurt, but I heard this little pop. It's like, oh, cool, it makes a noise. Well, that will be good to know. Wrong. A whole section of my wisdom tooth here, the only one left in my mouth, broke off. When I took the impression off, there it was. Boop, right there. Okay, what do I do? Because it started to hurt a little bit, obviously. So I told the dentist, and he took what's called a pano, which is one of those fancy x-rays that you put your teeth in this little thing, and it scans your whole face, all of your mouth. And he said, oh, yep, it's definitely broken off. There's only a little bit of your tooth on this one side that's still above the gum line. Everything else is below it. But because my roots are so bent, they're not straight, they're like this, and they're so close to the nerve here, he was hesitant to do it himself because he knew his limitations and stuff. So I have to go to see an oral surgeon 2 days before Valentine's Day, which is not good timing on my part, but that's okay, because they could do it one of two ways. One is to just do the shot in the mouth, a general anesthetic, and just yank the sucker out, which is what they did for this one. But the sound of it, the tendons breaking and stuff, freaked me out. I was scared to death. So I'm going for the second option, which is actually to be put to sleep while they do this. Just an IV in the hand, off to La La Land, and woohoo, I'll be okay. It's just going to be the recouping time, that's all. But other than that, things are going well for me, but yeah, dental work. It's not exactly a joy. It's definitely a pain in more ways than one. But on the other hand, I will survive, and things are going good. We'll see ya.